Bang. Okay. Stream. I'm pretty sure everything's working now. But yeah. We're back in this. Okay, let's get this. I'm gonna get this up.
Menu reader. Off.
Why is it doing
Press
this?
space bar to toggle.
Alright. I might have effed up my game. Let's see if it's gonna still remember me. Barely visible, I can see it. Bro. No, don't do this. What hair color was my brother? Hold on. I think this was my hairstyle. No, that weren't. This one was my hair. Did I have it in purple? I think I had it in purple. I wouldn't think it would be in green. Did I get a scar? I think I did. Not too bothered about eyebrows. Yo, time of the trolling.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I'm gonna play out, of course, because I'm gonna see if I can go back to the pause menu and because I don't want to restart everything.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay. I'm gonna stop this game because trolling. They made me start back from the big. Troll.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Bought him.
Excellent! rougher than I'd expected. Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Goblins, man. Just goblins.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Expulso! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Sick.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, that's where they're leading. Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Rodrigo! Rodrigo! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Rodrigo! Stupid one. Lumos.
There you are. How did you...
We've been seeing all this. We've done all this. Let's just hurry things up.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony.
Let's just hurry things up. We've been through all this. We've done all this. Let's just go. Title card? There it is. Platform 9 3/4 is where we get on up. And there is Hogwarts itself. W. Love this game. I'm a bit sad about the fact that I have to restart it, but I went too far in. Like, I was a good part into a game, but not like far enough to the point where I think I'm ruining it for myself.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
But some of the loot, man.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
I don't know if that is the exact same thing I said the first time.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you.
Oh.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps
You belong in Slytherin. And honestly, why would the hat be wrong? Why would the hat be wrong? I'm a Slytherin from day one.
you belong in Slytherin.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
Yeah, the funny thing is,
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
of course, this is Weasley.
Can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
My hair don't even look purple in that scene. It's supposed to be purple, whatever.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
W. Look, Miss Weasley's still doing what Miss Weasley does best. I'm still doing what I do best, you know, Slytherin and that. Ah. Look, this is the room, bro.
Like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
It's funny because one thing I noticed when playing the game again or having to restart it is that legit everyone that you see, well, a lot of the people that you see in the in like the scene, the cinematic scene after you've done the sorting, is a lot of people that you meet. I saw Natty, I saw, you know, I saw a lot of the guys.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Yeah, I saw Sebastian.
That is not helpful. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying, it was exciting. I mean, it was kind of exciting. I don't know what I said the first time, so I don't know how to... I probably said it was terrifying because to see more normal. In hindsight, I would have actually said that was exciting.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Of course it is.
Good meeting you. Good luck today.
Look, I done told you about Sebastian. Sebastian's the boy, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sebastian's the boy.
Might want to think that again.
Imelda.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
As she says. Joe, let's gas her off a bit.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
She's just
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Imelda just saying she's one step ahead, bro. Honestly, don't even know how to say this brother's name, bro.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Ominous.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Is this guy... Yo. I do like to be quite the engine.
If I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Yeesh.
I don't know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Okay.
Something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Apparently not.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Ominous. Mate.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Yo, Mrs. Weasley, bro. I don't mind talking to that woman again, bro. She is cold.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have. After much... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
No, wait. Chill. Yo, wait.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
The way that thing wriggles, my days. Snake is incredible.
Practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
This your first time at Hogwarts, bro. I had to restart the game.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
No, this is my... All of a sudden, people just start screaming Avada Kedavra.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
This is your first time at Hogwarts? No, this is my last. Goated. Funny. Just...
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Ah.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Whoa, my internet started begging.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use...
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Hey.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Look, Fig, talk to me, bro.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
I do.
Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. We in Hogwarts. We is vibing. We in Hogwarts. I tell you, we just chilling. When am I gonna hear your first voice line?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
You ain't lying.
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good.
Nah.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking...
Look, bro. Natty can try it. I just don't know if Natty's got it, though. You know what I mean? Like, she might be good and all, but I just don't think she's good enough.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of... Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very good.
There we go.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you... Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Let's see if it can send this one off the edge.
Akio.
That's it.
Watch this. Phew. Nicely done. Let us see this.
Akio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Tied again, I guess. Here's it is.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, with the boxes.
We are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Nah, she thinks she's slick or something.
Akio.
Oh, that was an execution.
My ball's still on there. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, that. Here we are.
There we go.
30. I swear that's on 40.
Akio.
Not to worry.
Nah, what you doing, bro? you trying to get into?
Let us see this.
Here's what it is, bro. Here's what it is, bro. Here's what it is, bro. Win it. That.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I wouldn't, but you know, maybe next time, Natty. Last time I did that, I lost though.
Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
A
word, if you would.
can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
I went. Remember, this
Now,
is my.
Professor Weasley has
I wonder what
asked that
about.
your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Of course.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
I read up.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Not a bad point at all.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Who are you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Look, someone just have that dog in there as well.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ignatia, that's what it is.
For magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
That Brit is so annoying. That little scoundrel in the air, bro. Leviosa. Show me, book. Lead me the way. You are telling me to go downstairs again.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Miss Hecat the goat, bro.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
He's a take to the stage. Eesh. I mean,
With a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Hey, us. I'm about to hug this boy.
This should be easy. Protego! You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid Protego. Levioso!
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
If only all my students were this adept.
All my students with this adept. Hey, I mean,
not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
hey, I mean, it's not my first time, bro.
Spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Bro, do you know what the thing is, bro?
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
We're just better, bro.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
He ain't is this Imelda?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Ah, you ain't wrong, Imelda.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, look, you just, yeah.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
Yay.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
Dobra, to
Look
popatrz.
near the clock tower
Jakieś
entrance.
laki. Também pode
If you're
expor.
interested.
Eu lembro mesmo.
Essa assim. Esse.
Alright, Luke, and boy's gonna set us up with the jewels. Where's he at? Where's one boy at? Does anyone remember, like, back in like high school?
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole?
Lumos.
As long as for only one time per week, I can
Rebellion.
plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the mink. He tried to stop me, did rancorous cop. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his contempt.
Yo, Peeves is so annoying, bro.
To wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Man. That's something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, right? Remember like back in high school, right? It's like points that you get for the house that you were in. For me, it was house points, right? I swear once you got past the year 8, they never gave you those things again. Like, bro, I don't remember the last time I got given a house point after being in like year 8.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed One.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does Cross Wands work exactly?
You show up. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. So, your first time I'll pair you with... So, care to step...
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo. Potato. Descendo.
Expulso.
Confringo. Accio.
Mind the one.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Don't shy away now.
Defendo. Potato.
Give them all four.
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Confringo.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Don't, because we're just the best.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
The thing is, what doesn't make sense to me? What doesn't make sense to me? How is something like this organized by someone who is in Gryffindor? Gryffindor kids do the right thing, and now here you're telling me that someone in Gryffindor is setting up a secret fight club. Like, how does that even make sense? The hospital one, I think, is the one that I can't get to unless I fly to it. So we're just going to leave that one for now. Let's go to the fact. I want to get my blue flames again, because that's probably the most important part for now. I think now we need to go to Hogsmeade, but I'm not too bothered by it. Those are the two I just went against.
Another selection for you all.
But yeah, I want to get all the blue flames. Which one did I just get? Alright. Oh my days. Okay, let's not go that one. There's one here that's literally downstairs. Right here, gold.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's nice to see you, Ignatia. Sorry, I messed up your name.
Students always run when Peasy wants to have some fun.
The Great Hall. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of kids in there. I just need the one side to open. Next one done. I think the last one is all the way down there. We'll get this one. We'll get this one and then we'll teleport to another one. Lock? I can't go here. Okay. Yeah, that's the south wing done for now then. We'll mark this one. And which one will be the clock jump? Maybe we can just run there. Honestly. It's just a courtyard, so it's going to be outside somewhere. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on Boosteroid just like replaying the game, bro. I took so long. I think I got like 5 or 6 hours of game time, so. But yeah. Also, I got a Boosteroid video coming out possibly tomorrow. I'm gonna try everything in my power to make sure it comes out tomorrow. So yeah. Tomorrow should be the one. Pretty big video, to be honest. It's an announcement. You guys may have already heard of the announcement.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You are indeed. Alright, where are we now? We need the Grand Staircase Tower. There we go. Okay, the last one for I think this area is the trophy room, in which we are just slightly further up ahead here.
Revelio.
All right. The south exit. How far are we from it? Ugh, that distance is not to my liking. Let's try and go this one, and I'll teleport here. That'll be closer. I'll be able to get a lot of it done though. Already at midnight. I'll spend like another hour or so.
I've always said that travel broadens
The horizon.
I wish Professor Garland.
The astronomy tower just sounds like the Ravenclaw tower. No hate to my Ravenclaws or anything, but the tower just sounds like it was made for you guys. They've got it in blue and everything. It sounds like it was made for Ravenclaw.
We stayed up almost the entire night.
Astronomy's done. I should be fairly close to this one, right? Yeah. Am I? No, that's really far away. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this mission.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Bro, I don't want to lie to this chick, but this chick is like, come on, bro. She's a witch, bro. Come on, man.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Indeed.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Oh, see, last time I picked Natty, we could go with Sebastian. But low key, I don't even know. Do I keep it original to how I played, or do I don't want to change much from how I originally played the game. So I'm gonna go Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Imagine trying a butterbeer, bro. Imagine going through all that effort for a butterbeer and you taste it and you just don't like it. Like imagine you went through all that effort and that thing was just mid. I'd feel sad for you. Everyone gassing up this drink and you think it's like a 2 out of 10. Nah.
A number of your... I have a ring.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, what was the task?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
So it was right above me.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Let us give the... Remember to be...
Yes, sir.
Are we ready?
Your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and blacked out.
Gold.
Accio.
At this point, I'm like legit speedrunning this game. Like, nice to see you guys.
Revelio.
No? Okay.
What was the ministry thinking, putting Black in charge of a bunch of children?
Hello, looking for me?
Hi, Natty.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
I mean, if she says so. If she says so. I think I'm going to try to play the game up until the point of which I last saved it. But I might do that off stream because I don't want to capture everything on stream. Like, I'll play the game for like... I'll play the game till about 1 o'clock, but then I think I'll catch up to where I was last stream, just to save you guys a bit of time.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are injured.
What in the game? Oh, my stream. Are we back? Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Oh, okay. Let's get back to where we were. There we are.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
The sorting hat was ages.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I think I need to go there. Magic Neeb. Sick.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Alright, we got... Let's go to the scrolls. We got to do in order of how cool they are.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I take it? A spell... a potty? Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Alright. I'm done. Now we got potions. Where's potions? J. Pippin's potions is the one that I'm looking for.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions. Pardon? Oh, thank...
I don't need to hear this dialogue.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Alright, last but not least, probably the best one, Ollivander's.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd.
Not sure about that one.
Once more, come on, really swish it.
GG's. GG's.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Nah. Come on, bro. You know you got my... Bro, check at the back, bro. In the back. I know they got it in the back, bro.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13.75 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, right. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Yo.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated.
Maybe it's just because I'm that guy, bro. I don't know.
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
You see it.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Aspen, dragon heartstring, reasonably supple, 12.5 inches. He got my thing.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
This might be the one. Do I get it in white or do I get it in black? Yeah. Which one did I get last time? That's the bigger question. What color was my wand last time I played? Ah, so last time I went for the crooked one. The natural on the white variation. And this time I went with the classic. But I clicked classic. Should we go classic? A little change won't hurt. Nah, Joe, I'll go. Nah, Joe. I'm telling myself I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. A little change could never hurt.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand, do not be surprised.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get...
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
An honest day's work with honest signal.
I have everything.
Yo, I dodged.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Arresto momento.
long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way. Arresto momento.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Revelio. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo. Accio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
We were just talking about you.
You want?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Eclectic robe. Yo, wait, Loki, I might need that one some point. That one's cold. I think I've got that one. No, not that one. Well, not that tie, but I've got something similar to that. Geometric. Ooh, that's a bit...
What an extraordinary... What?
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess.
Accio.
And a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
3 brooms.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
Goated. Go. Tested the gangster. Tested the gangster, and he ain't about it.
Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yo, my character's actually him, though.
Now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
You're a go. I hope you know that. I hope someone tells you, as great as you are a witch, you are also a go. Actually, I say witch like it's a bad thing. You're either a witch or a wizard, and you're a goated witch, madam.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
Sirona to go.
She isn't intimidated by thugs like...
I want...
Access map. Switch to the Hogwarts map. Fast travel to my common room. I didn't even press the right button, but I guess it still worked. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Right, so we're about 1:45. So I think what we should do think what the plan should be. These next... I'll post. Oh, he's probably going to want to meet me. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locker we found at Gringotts. He doesn't have to go specific into it. Imagine someone read that.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
You can have voices speak in the... Bro. That'd actually be goated. The male just speaks to you. Hold on. Snake is goated. I don't care what anyone says. I hope that I can meet a snake in the future. And no, I'm not talking about the sort of people that snake you in real life. I'm talking about an actual snake. We're talking actual snakes, not the ones that made themselves look like they're human. I can't lie, I'm saying it as if I'm sending a shot at someone. That's actually not aimed at anyone, to be honest. I yeah. I lost myself for a second. My head was gone. It's Professor Phineas. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task for you, Professor. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Black. Bro, this Professor Black guy, Phineas, oh my days, his name's actually Phineas as well, and I was just, bro, in my head I called this guy Fig Ferb. This Phineas guy, bro, this Professor Black, you're telling me they made him the head teacher and that guy literally doesn't like children. Okay, it's easy for a kid to say that someone made this like a teacher hates children. Does he actually? I mean, probably does.
Professor.
All right.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything.
Not wrong.
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
You can't blame him for saying something like that.
I know to expect you.
You can't blame him. You can't blame him. You really can't blame him. what we are doing is extremely dangerous. What does she want me to learn now? I love how easy it is just for you to switch your magic spells.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Yo, you're gonna have to wait. I've got to do all my side quests as well. Okay.
I'm here about the new spell.
Quite. But you know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Look. You're gonna have to wait. You know, I want to see if I can do this next crossed wands on my own. So I'm gonna try it on my own. I'll do the very last one with Sebastian, because the last one, look, 4 people, 4v1, that's, yo. Like, that's solo squads, bro.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
Easy. I mean, Lux, again, I've done this stuff before, so...
Accio.
Nicely done!
I've done this stuff before, man.
So that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Let's go now.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Let's try it. I want to test my gangster.
Get thrashed. Apologies in advance.
Protego. Accio.
I'm the one!
Levioso. Accio.
Levio, don't shy away now.
Protego. Levioso.
You're better than that.
Accio.
Act like a winner.
Accio. Come on. Protego. Accio. That's all you've got? Stupid.
Leviosa.
Oh, there goes my
Accio.
way.
Accio. Protego. Stupid. Levioso.
I'm better.
I could never duel like that.
I think I got hit twice. I am...
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, They'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready.
That's way better than I did the first time.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
It's funny that we think it's a secret club and it's bro, but I think like the teachers wouldn't know about it, bro. The goblins can turn invisible and they're very hard for the normal people to, you know, it's very hard for us as students, I think it would be, to figure out if the goblins are watching. It's like the goblins are like so good at hiding that only like very skilled individuals can figure out.
If only a new student were to help me with
Like, you gotta wait.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Alright. Which one do we want to assign it to? Which one can we get rid of for now? I think we can get rid of... I was going to get rid of Reparo, to be honest. So. Alright, Miss Hackett.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Very good tip, miss. I will. I feel like I was a lot further in the game than I give myself credit for now that I think about it. Look at how far I am. I did few side quests. I don't think I did all of them. But I've done like, I did at least, I think, 3 of them.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you must continue to work with her. And that said, So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That guy's a bum, bro.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait.
But
I shall...
That guy's actually a bum, bro. And the thing is, he's wearing green, so I know he was in Slytherin.
Mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Alright, I think this is where I'm going to end it. This is where I'm going to call it. I'm going to save the game now. I'm going to make 2 saves. I'm an hour into the game. How long have I been playing? I've been streaming for 2 hours. So I don't know what I did. Okay, it probably means like gameplay-wise. Like main story-wise. I'm assuming. Either way. Nothing bad. Has no magical properties. Get rid of that then. Okay. I'm not even gonna try and make it seem as though they're willing to put on. They're not. Get rid of that. If you're gonna give me a scarf, at least give me a Slytherin scarf. Like, the heck? Either way, there we are. What happens if I unequip this? What? Oh, sick. And dressed like a baby, mate. Alright. Oh, was that the stuff that it gave me? I already got rid of it. Either way, right. Where's the game again? Let's go here. Save. Cool. Alright. Stream. That's where I'm going to end it. Once again, from when I next play this, hopefully I'll be back where I originally was, which I'm pretty sure was in the cave. So, yeah. I think that was like maybe 3 hours into the game, so it shouldn't take me that long. Either way, this has been by Genzo. Once again, I'm going to be uploading twice this week. But I'm going to try everything in my power to get this first video out literally today, Monday, and then the second one should be more weekend time as I normally do. But yeah, this has been your boy Genzo, Rennie Genzo. Obviously, as I have to say every single time, and as I can thank them every single time, thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to play. And yeah,